Wike is out for both the PDP and the APC because this time is really out to show a lot of action. And guys, you would not believe this that he is out to stop, Ayade and Umahi in court. Remember, these two governors are, PDP governors that left the People's Democratic Party to the All Progressive Congress and were fully welcomed by the ruling party, that is the All Progressive Congress. And now Wike is saying that it is never going to work, that things are not done that way. And he's definitely not going to allow that to happen, even after they've gone to, the PDP, to the All Progressive Congress. And he says, well, he's going to contest that in court. Well, I keep wondering why a lot of PDP governors are moving to the APC. It's just like a train that is very faulty, like, this train is faulty and, will not take you to your destination, but all they're thinking about is going ahead to join such a party that has caused a lot of mayhem for Nigerians and for Nigeria. Yet you are rushing to that party. What exactly are they trying to avoid? What exactly are they trying to run away from? Is it probe or what? What exactly have they done that is making them move to the APC? And I can assure you that once the APC tenure is over, APC is no longer there, you'll see them moving back to the PDP. Like, who does that? That has been the trend and it must stop. But anyway, guys, let's see what Wiki has to say about all of this, yes, and what his anger is about. Well, more details, guys, but please ensure you subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, turn on the notification bell, like, and also share this video. All right, my dear people, without further ado, let us dive right into the details of this report. Yes, the Rivers State Governor Yesam Wike has asked the People's Democratic Party (PDP) to drag Ebonyi and Cross Rivers governors David Umahi and Ben Ayade to court over their defection to the All Progressive Congress (APC). The governor also called on the PDP to challenge the defection of former PDP federal and state lawmakers from the two states to the All Progressive Congress. Wike, who spoke in Port Harcourt on Saturday, stressed the time had come for judiciary to make a final pronouncement on the incessant defection of governors and lawmakers to save the country from becoming a one-party state. He said the time has come that the judiciary must have to rise to the occasion to make a final pronouncement of this issue of defection, and that will go a long way to strengthen our democracy. Because if we do not take action, you will find a situation where you will have a one-party state, and that will not be good for our democracy. And so I have encouraged the People's Democratic Party (PDP), they must file a suit against the governor of Ebonyi State, David Umahi, and governor of Cross River State, Ben Ayade, for defecting to the All Progressive Congress (APC) without any reason provided in the Constitution or any other enabling law. What PDP is looking for is not just that they want to reclaim the seat, but that a pronouncement must be made by the judiciary on this incessant defection without no reason at all, in order to enhance and strengthen our democracy. Wike said it was unacceptable for governors and federal as well as state lawmakers who had been elected on the platform of a particular party without any proof of division in the party that brought them to power to defect. He said, let it be on record that the party PDP has been able to challenge it, and let us await the outcome of the decision of the court, because the court has a role to strengthen our democracy, and part of the role the court must play is to make a final pronouncement on this issue of defection from one party to another. Well, Wike has actually said the truth, because a lot of Nigerians keep, uh, being so shocked that how can governors, lawmakers who were actually elected on a platform of a particular party could just wake up and decide to move to a party where they are not elected because they're already in office. It just doesn't make sense. The only time they should, like Wike has explained, that they should be allowed to defect, it is when there's an issue in the party. Perhaps there's an internal crisis going on in the party that cannot really be settled at that point in time. Then they can be allowed to move to another party, but not when there are no issues, nothing at all. They don't have issues with anybody, nothing is wrong, and they just feel like, okay, the ruling All Progressive Congress is the only place that we can go to and hide, because if they come for us, we'll have nothing to do. It just doesn't make sense. So definitely, just what Wike said is the best option. Let the judiciary do their job. Let them be allowed to make pronouncement concerning this issue of people just moving in from one party to another with no reason attached to it. Like when it happened to Governor of Edo State during the elections, that was a typical man witch hunt from the former governor Adams Oshomole to the governor of Edo State, Godwin Obaseki. That is an obvious, witch hunt. But when we have cases like that, it can be, looked over, but not in cases when nothing happened. At that point, just because Oshomole was after Obaseki, he ensured that he was not allowed the ticket to even run in the first place. And when he managed to get that ticket, for the primaries, he deliberately made sure that Obaseki did not win that primaries. And even before then, Obaseki had to, with everything, they even disqualified him because they knew that if he managed to run for that, he would likely, be the flag bearer of that party. So he did not even let him get to that level. That was when he disqualified him for no reason. And that was how he moved to the People's Democratic Party. That is a justifiable cause. Not what all of these PDP and APC governors are doing. They just wake up one morning and feel, oh, this is not the right party. If I'm in the opposition party, anything can happen. They might come for a probe. What exactly are you scared of? If not that you have done some terrible things that you know that if they come after you, you will be in big trouble. And as well, parties should not even be allowed to bring in a lot of these 7 governors. If they want to defect, let them defect after they are no longer in power. That is the best part. Yes, let them do it. So it is now left for the judiciary, like we have stated, to take power this time around and make a pronouncement that any sitting governor or anyone that has been elected on the platform of election must not leave their party except there's a serious internal crisis that cannot be handled. So, guys, that is it. What do you think about this issue? Drop it in the comment section. Let us hear from you. Thank you so much for staying tuned. Do have a pleasant time. Bye for now.